it's a great thing to have. And that's his accuracy has been through the roof this year as well. It also means Hoggy does. Like, I think Hoggy's brilliant from probably 80 yards in, but I think Dalton's a better long range free taker, and I think that's a nice little string. Listen, it's been added for the last probably couple of years, but it's a nice little string that Cork have added to their bow in recent years, and it's paying dividends, particularly at the minute.
And also, it's no harm that Horgan doesn't have to trot out 100 yards every time, and then you have to rejig the positions, and then he has to try and get back in, and someone else has to get back out. Especially when you're, a veteran player, you're 36. You don't want to have to make those extra runs. You want to keep all your runs for when you're trying to get away from Adam Hogan or whoever it might be this weekend.
Can I just ask you, Shane, who do you think is a potential bolter in the All-Ireland final? Who's a player? There's a good handful of players that we haven't referenced yet at all. And like last year, I remember saying going into the All-Ireland final last year, if Kilkenny are to win, Tom Phelan's going to have a day of days. And he nearly did. He nearly had, he was nearly man of the match, he just kind of tailed off maybe in the last 15 or 20 minutes. And he could have ended up at 1-5 easily. I'd say, who's your Cork player, maybe somewhat unheralded, that could absolutely light it up?
I think Rob Downey. I think he could have a huge game, particularly if Clare resort to 100-yard long balls, which we have seen him do at times, and sometimes with great success, but other times it's been their downfall to some degree. Now, Niall Moran mentioned Diarmuid Ryan, and we all know David McInerney. Now, those two lads have a huge role, obviously in terms of their matchups against Dalton and Harnedy, whichever way the matchups pan out, but they've got to be disciplined with their shooting and not always be shots from 100 yards, certainly not from the sideline. But I think Rob Downey is a player that could have a huge impact from the Cork side. But his move to centre-back has been transformational. And on the other side, Harnedy, at times in the 2013 finals, he was unbelievable. He could score 1-4 here. You just don't know.